What's up you guys, After Show Reacts here, and today I'm going to be reacting to some more Supernatural. This is season 11 episode 9 and it's titled Oh Brother Where Art Thou. Let's just get into it. Another dream? Ooh. Getting to see the Lucifer.
Is this really the answer? Is this what you want?
Why would God even ask this of you? And you know what? What proof do we have that any of this is actually real?
There was a burning bush.
A burning bush. You were in the forest. There are bushes there, and sometimes they burn.
I hope you put it out.
You know what, man?
Could spread.
Maybe
Could
there's-
end up being like Australia right now.
Maybe.
So God assured you of this, did he? I'd say you're making this up. I mean, I never think of you as imaginative.
We're not saying it's gonna happen. We just want to know, theoretically, if it's possible.
Cage is a can of worms you do not want to open. I believe this conversation is over.
Is it? Crowley, you know that the darkness is gonna pound on everything, and that includes you.
Yeah. And you had a shot at taking her out when she was with you, but apparently you thought that sucking up was the way to go.
And that didn't work out so well.
Because she chose you, and you couldn't control your girlfriend. What happened in that room? Why did she insist on sparing you? What is she to you?
You wanna know what she is, Crowley? How about God's sister?
God's sister. He has relatives? I had that kind of leverage under my thumb and I let it slip away.
Can we focus on the big picture here, okay? Can Sam meet with Lucifer or not?
In the cage.
No, not in the cage. That's not gonna happen.
Okay, then I don't meet with Lucifer. Dean, we
Why can't
can't
you
let him
stand
out.
outside the cage?
What?
There may be a way.
Oh, I can see why this might be an issue. Hi, Lucy.
Hello.
Are you in charge here? I'm looking for God.
Of course, we all look for God in all things.
No, I need an actual meeting in a room.
Well, it's the right place. This is his house, and the way to reach him is through prayer.
Like them, you mean?
Go ahead, take her out for a spin.
It's not working.
Well, of course it's working. He heard you.
How do you know?
Because he promised.
Oh, so you have seen him then.
Well, no one has.
Quite naive.
At least no one alive.
Wait, so only dead people get to see him? And this makes sense? To billions of you.
It is the nature of faith. It's all here. The mercy of God, his love of the world and mankind, his perfect plan for us.
Manipulation. You only believe what he wants you to believe.
Exactly.
You don't know what he is like at all.
We certainly do. God is the light, and it is the light that vanquishes the darkness.
This is a time for all angels to pull together, to put aside our disagreements, and show the big bosses how to save heaven from being taken over. Because it's grunts like us who will get kicked aside. Believe me,
Who are you?
the darkness has a plan for every one of God's creations.
Take over heaven. How's that even possible?
Yeah, who made her God? Come on, Daniel. You know the stories as well as I do. All powerful, all consuming.
Her beef is with God, not us. He locked her away. It's on him to make this right.
Can you tell him that? Next time you see him. Oh, oops. He's not around. Yeah. He locked her up. And you don't think she's gonna want to get even by tearing apart anything he ever made?
You're gonna lead us against her?
How is that a bad thing? When our leaders do nothing but pit the factions against each other. This is in our laps, guys. So spread the word. We get past our differences. We stand united. And we move. Now.
Can this be true?
Alright.
What's in this cage that's so dangerous?
Lucifer. Another archangel named Michael.
Lucifer.
Lucifer. The original Dark Prince?
Yes, an archangel so badass that he was personally dumped into the cage by God himself.
Are we just forgetting that there's another person in there?
Let's get to it then, lads.
Is she gonna come at me?
Do you see what's happening? All your favorites, all your chosen, they are suffering. Show yourself!
Listen, are you sure that you're okay with this whole deal?
No, not even a little. But what choice do we have, you know?
Okay, well, for the record, I hate it. Just
We know, Dean.
wait for me. Don't do anything until I get there.
Right now it's just research, but you got it. Nothing without you.
All right.
Talk about trust.
No, I don't.
You and your bloodthirsty brother say we're partners in this holy war against Amara, and yet... trust like a chicken.
I mean, you ran out and cursed Cass
You're
last
sitting there
time.
with the Book of the Damned and the means to read every word. And you think I'm gonna set you free? Do I look crazy?
Does he censor or something? Why is he looking at all these kids, actually? Yeah, he did censor.
Sam, everything is in order. Fergus is coming.
I promised Dean I'd call.
Promised Lincoln a fun night at the theater. Things change. It's now or never.
Why?
You felt my presence. That's why you came here.
I don't understand what's going on.
You grew up,
Yes,
so this is you now.
at least for
I'm
today.
surprised they haven't heard many stories about people's souls going missing, considering Schubert had to have taken a lot of them to go up.
Flop sweat, Sonny. Dread of what's to come.
Can it? Your barbs may amuse your circle of hags. You have no idea what you're tampering with, what Lucifer's capable of.
Well, dear, if you can't stand the heat, get out of hell.
Makes your flesh crawl, doesn't it, Moose? I get it. I'm the king of this place. Still not my cup of tea.
I don't know, Crowley, I'd say it suits you. Dark. Empty.
You don't need to be
Fascinating.
rude.
The utter contempt.
When I'm in the midst of saving the Winchester's bacon.
Again.
The point of this is to save everyone's bacon, including yours. Let's just hope she knows what she's doing. So won't hold crap if the wording's not right.
Don't you worry about me, Samuel. I'm a professional.
You're certain you can do this?
Yeah, I just don't know your
actually
motive
opening the
exactly.
cage?
We're about to find out, aren't we?
Like, for all we know, she might want to release him.
Oro, Dega, La Moray.
We know that Crowley wouldn't want to because he likes being in charge.
Ho, ta!
We don't really know much about her motives.
No. Let's have a go at that cage.
I had to get his attention.
His.
God, I tried praying, calling out in need. He ignored me. He forced my hand.
And yet he
I
still
had no
ignores.
other reason to harm his chosen. My issue is with my brother, not his creation.
Whatever the deal is between you two, whoever threw the first punch, whoever was Daddy's favorite,
There was no daddy.
Was there a mommy
that mess is your
named
mess.
Charlotte?
It's between
Mine
you
is
two.
Lucifer.
You're taking people's lives. You're taking their souls.
I consumed their souls. They aren't gone. They're a part of me. And in that way, they live forever.
So I'm guessing they summoned him from his cage into this cage. Yes? Which I guess could explain away the brother not being there. But we did see the inside of the actual cage and we didn't see the brother, so I'm confused. Especially since they mentioned him last season.
My old friend Crowley. A mere acolyte. Carrying your torch. You're too kind. To yourself.
It's cool that we got Sackler back.
What do you want of me?
It's been like 6 seasons. I guess he was in season 7, wasn't he? I think. It was like initially.
Sam Winchester. My old roomie. Hug it out?
I gotta say, I'm a little in the dark about this meeting.
Am I up for parole? Time off for bad
Yes.
behavior? I don't really get visitors.
If it weren't for the crisis topside, you wouldn't be getting one now.
Crisis?
He's so alpha, isn't he? Probably not relationship material, though.
Mother, you're drooling. Get a hold of yourself.
You're aware of the darkness?
Yikes. That doesn't sound good. I'm aware of what she was, but that was eons ago.
She's been released. So now she's somewhere, or everywhere, on Earth.
However did that happen?
Point is, she poses a threat to all that exists, including you.
Well, that leads me to my next question. Where's the big burrito himself? Where's God in all of this?
All current indications of his presence are that there are no current indications of his presence.
What? Caught the fun bus out of town? Figures.
But recently he has reached out to an interested party.
Who?
Me.
You?
He answered my prayers.
Did he now? And what was Dad's suggestion?
Talk to you.
To seek out you.
Get out of town. Seriously? Who'd have thunk it?
What if there were no rules?
Then
No
it would
pain.
be chaos.
No prayer. Just bliss. That feeling that you have when you're
Would
with
be
me.
a weird way to live.
I completely get why you came to me. Can't ignore God, right? God says jump, everybody says how high.
So does this mean you're on board?
Well, I did help Dad seal up the darkness all those years ago. She's quite a force. Determined to take over everything, even back then. Prone to tantrums. I can see why Pop is laying low.
A lot of blabber going on. Surely Sam knows better than to cut some sort of deal.
You know, Fergus, sometimes striking a deal, even a painful one, may be the only option.
Like the hit you took out on me, for instance.
It's not easy being a parent. Knowing when to hug your child, when to kill him.
Now that Sis is here, God's not the only circus in town.
Is she equal to him in power?
Raw power? Sure. She's got none of the experience. God is a master strategist.
That's why you're here.
And why's that?
Well, because God needs me to help put the cat back in the bag. Can't do it by
But
himself.
how did you help? I don't
that
understand what
movie.
you did.
And?
And I need a ride out of here. I mean, I look swell in here and everything, but I'd be so much smoke topside.
You want a vessel?
One who's strong enough to hold me, handy, and available now. Catch my drift?
Sam ain't got away you to the prom, not
What is it
again.
exactly that you want? Will you make the world of bliss and peace? What's in it for you?
What I deserve.
Which is
Everything.
everything.
I was the beginning. And I will be the end. I will be all that there is.
So you're it. That would make you God.
No. God was the light. I am the dark.
Okay, but do you have like... Oh, never mind. I was gonna say, but do you have like a name like God? But then I was like, your name is
That's
Amara.
all you need to know for now.
Why has she got such a long name compared to him? Why did you think that would work?
You had to know that was pointless. I know that you're a warrior, and your instinct is to resist, but I can't be resisted.
Why are you trying to seduce him? This is weird. Okay, this is really weird. You were like a teenager before, and a baby, and a child, and a what? That's very weird.
So what, I just disappear while you take my body and get set loose on the world again?
I know, Sam, it's a lot to ask. But desperate times require desperate measures.
That's not desperate. That's certifiable.
Okay, hold on there a second, cowboy. Take a breath. You have been working with Crowley.
Yes, sir.
You passed certifiable 3 off-ramps ago.
Yep, but
And look,
Crowley
I'm no
isn't like,
fan of the
hey,
ruler of the universe,
let me
but
take
here I
over
am,
your body, Sam.
ready to pitch in.
Sam, why do you think God sent you to me? To get my help, which I only now just offered. Your visions were the word of God. You can't say no to that.
What if it wasn't, though? What if somehow, I don't know how exactly this would be possible, especially after like 5 years in the cage. What if somehow the visions were coming from Lucifer? I mean, they kind of like shared a mind and all that kind of stuff before. So I mean, it wouldn't be that far-fetched, right? But I don't know why now, after 5 years. I don't know.
Amara, you're going to surrender to us and to the judgment of
Fuck
heaven.
these guys.
Why ever would I submit to anything of God's creation? Tell your master to come fetch me himself.
All of heaven's on high alert. If you resist, each and every angel in the skies will smite you in a single unified blow.
Not even you could survive it.
Whoa, 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 fellas, dial it down a bit, okay? Look, if you take her down, a whole bunch of people are gonna die.
We're at the point where sacrifice is inevitable.
The Rangers, Dean.
Amara, no! What have you done? It's coming. I will smite you.
Maybe now he'll hear me.
Alright, well, thanks for saving me. So this is all angels smiting? They have to have this kind of power. That's kind of cool, though.
So have you thought about it, Sam? Do I have an invitation to look forward to?
No.
No, I won't do it. There has to be another way.
What's going on? Why? What's going on?
What the hell's going on? Why did the warding fail? What's happening?
Follow me, Fergus.
Together again. Hey, Sam Winchester. You miss me? Bet you did.
Wait, this is his dream, right? Puts his hand on him, yeah?
I have to say, you're extraordinarily calm given the circumstances.
That's pretty much exactly how God told me it was going to be. Because I just have to go with it and play my hand.
That would make so much sense if it was God that was doing the talking. You see, Sam, when the darkness descended, the impact on hell was massive. The cage was damaged. Through the fissures, I was able to reach out. It It wasn't God inside your head, Sam. It was me.
I knew it!
So
I
you
knew
see,
it!
He's not with you.
I knew it!
He's never been with you. It was always just me.
I did think it was weird.
So I
knew
guess
it.
I am your only hope.
Oh, Sammy.
It's never gonna happen.
Ah, well, settle in there, buddy. Hey, roomie. Upper bunk? Lower bunk? Where do you want to share?
Alrighty, well that was season 11, episode 9, titled "Oh Brother, Oh Where Art Thou?" Something like that. That was a pretty good episode, actually. I do believe that was like a mid-season finale episode, just because it was episode 9 and it kind of felt like one. It's pretty good. I enjoyed that. I did have a feeling that it wasn't God because, like, we haven't really heard anything about God at all. Like, he doesn't give a shit. He hasn't been around, so it's like, to me, it made more sense that it was Lucifer. But I just couldn't figure out how that was possible after 5 years. But now we know. So I was right. I love it when I, like, predict things and it's right. So good. Kind of weird that, like, Dean's, like, attracted to the darkness. It's, like, strange because, like, she was a child and I don't know, that's just weird to me. Also, it was pretty cool watching the angels smite her, even though I don't care about the angels anymore. I'm guessing that didn't even do anything, really. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one.